All right, lots of news that has been really loitering around the summer has now been revealed to us as fake news as far as Cody Gakpo to Arsenal is concerned. Today, I come with the Cody Gakpo transfer truth. The board or the board representative of PSV has come and really revealed to us which teams really came out and really made a bid for a man who goes by the name Cody Gakpo and really were in for him. Serious talks, not gossip, not rumors, and you're going to get shocked by what we've been told by PSV in there for you. Then Gabriel Jesus suspension in the game of Liverpool. Guys, we are going to discuss this to the farthest because the guy is collecting up lots of things that are really leading him to miss out on a game against Liverpool where Arsenal would need him 100%. Then lastly, we are going to talk about his counterpart whom they have the same celebration. You know it very well. That is Nketiah, and obviously Nketiah is really one of those players that hit a milestone yesterday as a goner. So guys, thank you very much for watching. Smash the like button, comment and share. I go by the names of Rokani David, and obviously this is the channel Rokani Media Football that brings you the latest news and information as far as we are concerned. Now, Rokani David is my name. Subscribe to this channel. Congratulations guys, we hit 7,000 subscribers. We hit 7,000 subscribers. Now, let's go to another journey of hitting close to 8,000 subscribers, and I know you're really going to go ahead and really hit it because you guys are really great and you've always been part of this journey. As I've told you in the previous video, that we were at 1,800 subscribers by the time I really came in to really do a very huge push for this channel, and it has taken us 2 months to hit 7,000 subscribers, meaning that we've gotten close to 3,000 subscribers per month. Guys, that's not something small. Thank you guys, I really love you, and thank you for spreading the love on this channel. So let's get straight into this. That is really not good for Arsenal fans all over the world, as Liverpool Echo has told us that new Gabriel Jesus could be absent for Arsenal when they face Liverpool at the Emirates Stadium on 9th October. Guys, this is not something good for a side which goes by the names of Arsenal. If I told you here that Gabriel Jesus may be lined up for suspension, this guy is really fundamental and has really revolutionized the forward line of Arsenal. 4 goals in 7 games with 3 goal assists, meaning that in 7 games he has had 7 involvements. Sum it up to really give it a lot of vibe and a lot of beef to it. He has been involved in a goal in every game Arsenal has played. That is a man who goes by the names of Gabriel Jesus. And by the way, I told people that Gabriel Jesus would have been having the same numbers like Haaland, but Arsenal doesn't create clear-cut chances for him. Most of the chances that he really gets at Arsenal and really scores are really created by him, and the others are really minimal. Like half chances, like yesterday the goal he scored, he just used his neck power to redirect that ball into the back of the net. But if at all he missed it, no one would have blamed him. No clear-cut chances really got, but he really created out like 2 chances, but the goalkeeper really got the ball from the goal, and obviously those were not registered as goals for him. But if at all Arsenal were really creating lots of chances, he would have been scoring lots of goals. Now, Liverpool Echo is telling us that this guy might be absent for the Arsenal game when they face Liverpool on the 9th of October. The reason is simple. They are telling us that Gabriel Jesus has picked up 4 yellow cards so far this season, and 1 more will see the Brazilian suspended for 1 match. Arsenal's next match is a clash against bitter rivals Spurs, as per Liverpool Echo. Now, we all know how Arsenal depend on or rely on to Gabriel Jesus, and we know why they need him in a game against Liverpool. The fact is, unless he gets injured, but he's really going to play that game of a team which goes by the names of Tottenham Hotspur. That game is going to be played on the 2nd of October at, I think it's going to be at the new White Hart Lane, isn't it? Let me check here. I want to be exact. I don't want to come here and really give you news that is not really accurate, because Arsenal fans, I know you can come for me when I've done this video. Obviously, Arsenal's next fixture, they are really going to play, let me check here, Arsenal Spurs, I'm checking. All right, it's going to be Arsenal Liverpool. All right, Arsenal is going to host Spurs at its stadium known as the Emirates. That's where this game is going to take place. Now, this is where you are going to see a lot of tears in Arsenal fans, because I don't believe that if you're going to play a game of Liverpool, you would like to go in and really miss out on a player who goes by the name of Gabriel Jesus. And Arsenal playing a very big game. It's the London Derby, North London Derby moreover, and them playing that game of football is really one of those games that is really going to go on and really have loads and loads and loads and loads of pressures for a team which goes by the names of Arsenal. Now, Gabriel Jesus, with the love he has for the game and to go on and really terrorize Spurs, I know he's really going to go in for the defenders. And you know how hard he goes. He goes hard on defenders. That is Gabriel Jesus. And sometimes he gets yellow cards. That's why in the last 7 games Arsenal has played, he has really gone ahead to register 4 yellow cards. And in the Premier League, if I told you gather up 5 yellow cards, obviously you go ahead and miss out on a single game. So that is what has been given as the reason for his suspension. So Arsenal fans all over the world, go out there on your knees and pray to God that Gabriel Jesus doesn't get really a yellow card because when he gets one, count him out of that game of Liverpool. And to me, if I'm asked to give an answer, which game would you like Gabriel Jesus to miss? I believe that of Spurs. Arsenal can win it even without Gabriel Jesus. You get? They can go ahead and really win it with Eddie Nketiah. But Gabriel Jesus, not facing Virgil van Dijk and Joe Matip, will be really an easy way for Liverpool defenders to walk away with it, because I know they can easily gate or really gang up a man who goes by the names of Eddie Nketiah. But a man who goes by the names of Gabriel Jesus will go in, bull them, and he's good on the ball, quick feet. You know him as a striker, very good on taking home defenders, and he can cause a lot of stampede into that defense of a team which goes by the names of Liverpool. So his suspension is just 1 yellow card away, and that is why Arsenal fans are really praying for this not to happen. But a suspension of him is nearly coming if at all he really gets a yellow card in the game of a team which goes by the names of Spurs. Remember, North London Derby. Arsenal is on top of the table, and it's going to be a very big clash, because Spurs will know that when I beat Arsenal, I go on top of the table. Depending on the result, United would have got against Man City, and Arsenal themselves know that this is the day they're supposed to go in and either go some good points ahead of Spurs and Man City, or go the same points ahead of Spurs only, because Man City is going to be playing a team which goes by the Manchester United on the 1st of October at Etihad. You know how United is a better side nowadays, and you won't come out and say that it's going to be the same result as how it happened at Etihad Stadium. That's not the case. United has one of the best central defenses in the world, and its players have really picked up Ericsson, Scott McTominay, Casemiro, Anthony Rashford, Antoine Martial, and other players who are really injured are really on their way to return at Manchester United. It's not going to be an easy game, and Arsenal has to go ahead and really beat Spurs. And with that clash, with the intensity it comes with it, the rivalry of the fixture, I believe Gabriel Jesus needs to go on and really be disciplined. And we believe that Mikel Arteta is going to tell him that you are really one of those that deserves to be into this mix of Liverpool, because it's meaningless Arsenal winning Spurs with Gabriel Jesus and losing to Liverpool without him. I believe it would have been better for Gabriel Jesus to play in both games. But let's wait and see whether he doesn't collect a yellow card into this game of football. When you look at the yellow card he considered yesterday, oh my God, you just ask yourself, why did he go in for that foul? So I believe he runs a lot. He is one of the best forward pressing strikers, but I think sometimes he really doesn't mind his energy, and he finds himself tired, and on resting he finds himself resting onto the players of the opposition side. So that is Gabriel Jesus. His suspension is just 1 yellow card away. So Arsenal guys, you have a reason to pray such that you go in and really see this guy play these 2 games, because I believe you need him in both games. Not so, and he's going to be rested for 2 weeks, meaning that he's going to be fresh for both games. So let's see what is going to happen into these fixtures that Arsenal are really going to face. Now let's get into the Cody Gakpo story. Guys, we've been told always that Cody Gakpo and the team which goes by the names of Arsenal have been really in touch. Arsenal has been really in talks with the player. But guys, we've been told something different from a side which goes by the names of PSV. And guess what? the brand sporting director of PSV, known as Marcel, has told us that Cody had a difficult preparation with us because he spoke to Manchester United. They only came in mid-August and didn't pick up. After that, we were told by the same guy, who is the sporting director of a team which goes by the names of PSV, that I even think Cody wouldn't have left at the end of the transfer window if the right amount had been offered. There has been no bid that approached the lower bound of what we agreed with Cody Gakpo. That is Marcel, the brand manager of a team which goes by the names of PSV. Guys, we all know that Cody Gakpo had been linked to Arsenal very many times, but in what the sporting director has told us, I've not had anything Arsenal, meaning that this was the agent talk and trying to put his player onto the market. But Arsenal was not in for him. And I remember I was too consistent. And I told people that Arsenal is not looking in for a left winger. That's not. Arsenal, they're looking in for a winger who can play on the right side. And Cody Gakpo, most of the stats he had last season that were really very much big and huge for him, he made all that through playing as a centre forward and playing as a left attacking midfielder. And the Arsenal I knew wanted a left-footed player who played as a right winger to come out and really compete with Bukayo Saka. That's why they were in for Marc Asensio, Gerard Bowen, with a player, Pedro Neto, Leroy Sen, Moussa Diaby. It was all about a left-footed player. That's it. It was all about a left-footed player. And I was talking to Kosi, Arsenal podcast. He told me that, no, but you see, he can play on the right. I told him, but how can a manager at the level of Mikel Arteta go in for a player who has never played on the right? And all of his career has been built on him playing off the left. That would have been a very huge mistake made by the manager, Mikel Arteta. And here is the truth coming out. They are telling us that it's United that came in the middle of August. And if at all there were other teams that really came in through, would have been told. The other team that really put a bid and was rejected is Southampton. A bid of 25 million euros. It was rejected by PSV. But Arsenal, we are nowhere near this player. And I know they won't go near him because they're having a lot of quality as far as the left attacking side of the midfield is. Martinelli, Emily Smith-Rowe and Reece Nelson, who is back from injury. So I don't see Arsenal going in for a player like him. Arsenal want to solve a problem of a left-footed winger who plays as a right attacking midfielder. That's what they're really looking at. And that's why you see they might go in for Marc Asensio. And after all those players, they are in need of a central midfielder who can play as a CDM. That's what Arsenal is looking at, and maybe a central midfielder, because yesterday when you saw Gabriel Magalhaes limping off the pitch, everyone was saying who is really going to go on and really play. And trust me, even if you're having Ben White and Saliba, you'll be missing Gabriel Magalhaes, because Gabriel Magalhaes is a different kind of defender altogether. I believe even if Saliba gets an injury, Arsenal will say, all right, we've seen Gabriel and Ben White do it, but Saliba and a player who goes by the names of Gabriel Magalhaes getting out, everyone will be worried because we've not seen that central defense partnership of Saliba and Ben White. We've not seen it operate. So to me, I believe that lots of things are here to get done at Arsenal, but Cody Gakpo was not linked to Arsenal, and that has been really dubbed as a rumor. And obviously, Arsenal were not into further talks with Cody Gakpo. It was Manchester United that wanted to get Cody Gakpo, and they never really got him at that particular juncture. So, dismiss all the rumors concerning Cody Gakpo. It has been told to us and confirmed to us by the sporting director of PSV, who goes by the names of Marcel, that United went in for him, but no other team went in seriously like United. But United really never really came up with a bid because they had gotten Anthony. You know that story very, very well. Now, lastly, allow me bring you a story of Eddie Nketiah, this man who almost left Arsenal at the end of the season because his contract had really run down, and Mikel Arteta convinced him to stay because he really scored close to 7 goals into the remaining 5-6 fixtures of the season after players like Lacazette were injured and they had no option to do apart from really getting him to lead the line for side which goes by Arsenal. He led the line for Arsenal, played very well, and obviously results were seen into that really top period of time he played. I remember him scoring against Manchester United. He scored against Chelsea. He scored a brace against Chelsea. There is a goal he scored against Everton. He scored very many goals. That is a man who goes by the names of Eddie Nketiah. Now, Eddie Nketiah has really hit a milestone for Arsenal in the game he played yesterday. He came on and played like 10-15 minutes. And obviously, we've been told by AFC staff, this Twitter handle brings you the latest updates, stats, quotes, team news, and transfer news about Arsenal. They've told us that congratulations to Arsenal striker Eddie Nketiah, who came off the bench to make his 100th Arsenal appearance against Brentford yesterday. Congratulations at Eddie Nketiah. So, this guy, amidst everything that Mikel Arteta took him through, he was ready to leave Arsenal. He was ready to leave Arsenal because he told them that I'm not getting enough playing time and I want to go out and really play more games. At the age of 24, a man like Eddie Nketiah, who has been at Arsenal for a very long time, believes that it was the right time for him to go in and really get enough playing time. Now, Mikel Arteta sat him down. He confessed and conceded that, please, I was really unfair. I treated you unfairly. But Mikel Arteta obviously came in and really threw in an excuse for him that they are only playing in the Premier League and not in Europe. If at all they were playing in Europe, he would have got enough playing time. But this time they're in Europe and he's playing in Europe in the game of FC Zurich. He started, and obviously Eddie Nketiah penned down to a new contract and he was given a salary close to £100,000 a week. And obviously he's really making great moves to the side which goes by Arsenal, and he has a lot of fire in him that is unleashing. And him and Gabriel Jesus are really playing very well, though Eddie Nketiah has not yet netted into the Premier League, but most of the games he's brought on, he really puts in an impact that most of you are really appreciating. So congratulations to Eddie Nketiah for really going ahead to win yourself this, making 100 appearances of a team which goes by the name of Arsenal. It shows you how good you are. Playing 100 games for Arsenal is not something easy. You get, for a man like Eddie Nketiah, who has been here in very many different eras of different strikers, I think he is really one of those that has really been helped by a lot of managers, and obviously Mikel Arteta admitting and really convincing him to sign a new contract, because if at all he left, that meant Arsenal was to go into the market and sign in another centre forward, which would have been hard. Like for Gabriel Jesus, they coughed close to £45 million. That means they would have gone in for like a player again for another 30 or 40 million pounds, which wouldn't have been viable for a team which goes by the names of Arsenal, because by the end of the transfer window, Arsenal had to go ahead and really put up what we call to put its spending budget on a hold, because the financial fair play rule was really up into their neck and they were under investigations by the UEFA. That's it. They're under the UEFA watch list of teams that have violated the football fair play rule. So it shows you how hard it would have been for Arsenal, and Eddie Nketiah really did a very good decision to save a team which goes by the name of Arsenal. Guys, your reactions for these three stories have really compiled up. 1, Gabriel Jesus suspension underway. Then Cody Gakpo truth has been really revealed by the brand manager or the brand sporting director of a team which goes by the names of PSV in Netherlands. Then lastly, let's congratulate Eddie Nketiah for hitting 100 appearances of a team which goes by the name of Arsenal. Rokani David is my name. Guys, subscribe and let us see hit 8,000 subscribers in the remaining maybe how many days? 13 days? 12 days? 11 days left to end this month? Let's see ourselves really hit it. So that was today's tea. I don't know how it's going to test for you. I want to know the test of today's tea into the comment section below. May the Almighty God protect you abundantly. I sign out for now. Rokani David is my name. Rokani Media is the YouTube channel, and keep it this channel as more is yet to come onto your table. Ciao, ciao.